Thank you, Madam Speaker. As we begin this legislative session, I want to take a minute to ensure that we recognize Black History Month. And I want to honor someone whose legacy was woven into this very building and within this very state. Former Senator Avel Gordly. Avel Gordly is an activist, a community organizer, and the first African-American woman to be elected to the Oregon State Senate back in 1997. After serving the previous 5 years in the Oregon House of Representatives. She was born in Portland, raised in Northeast Portland, and her childhood home now houses the Gordly Birch Center for Black Leadership and Civic Engagement, which works to increase the number of Black leaders and policymakers in Oregon. Avel Gordly's presence in the legislature during that time mattered deeply because, beyond her fierce advocacy for mental health, she became a voice that the legislature listened to. Her presence and voice changed who this building centered and who it believed mattered. In 2001, Gordly sponsored Senate Joint Resolution 31, which officially recognized Juneteenth in Oregon. And in 2002, Gordly was the chief petitioner for Oregon Ballot Measure 14, which legislatively referred a constitutional amendment that removed racially discriminatory language from the Oregon Constitution. She developed a track record for working tirelessly for people pushed to the margins and for communities who are too often spoken about, but so rarely spoken with. I highlight her life and career today because her work is a reminder that Black history is not distant history. It is living history, and history that should not be erased or forgotten, but celebrated and improved upon. I have said this before, and I will say it again. Inequity is not accidental, it is systemic. Dismantling systems of oppression requires us to continually confront uncomfortable realities and challenge entrenched norms. We here in this body hold an amazing opportunity and responsibility to continue the work that folks like Avel Gordly fought so hard to achieve. And as the first Black LGBTQ+ member of this body and a proud representative of Oregon's 44th House District, I fully acknowledge that I would not be here today if it weren't for those who stood here before me and fiercely fought to ensure that I could stand before you all today. Thank you, and happy Black History Month.